you're on the board and are actually getting enough sleep, you're not doing your job.
Hear, hear!
Yes. Okay, well, we've already heard about registration from our chair and vice chair who are doing a wonderful job with it because I know absolutely nothing about it. I'm registration competent. They are the gods. Or them.
Do they demand bloody sacrifices?
Once the attendees get here.
I can't honor them again because there's no war. They're all dead. Okay.
How hard would it be to find virgin sacrifices at an anime convention?
Unfortunately, it'll be easier to find a virgin sacrifice at a con than it would be at anywhere else in the planet.
Back to ops, please.
Okay, so the biggest news that we have for ops is that all the departments have surpassed their minimum staffing standards to such a degree that everyone should be able to get rest this year.
Where's the but at the end of that sentence, Jess?
Yes, but there's always attrition rate, so life happens, con happens. You know, don't expect it. Hope for it. Don't expect it. If everyone shows up, which everyone looks pretty reliable, it should be a good year for all the staff in this department. We're very lucky to have Kat back, our RN from the last time we were at Doubletree. Welcome back.
This woman saved my life.
Yes, she's very good. If you have any problems when you're at con, talk to her.
She's too good to.
Very good at her job. Just
Oh God, no more puking at 2 a.m.
She's still too good to sit down.
I could have said not.
Okay, I forgot the name for it. Silkscreen. Yes, thing was already mentioned. Organized that, and that's really wonderful. Thank you.
Well, with a great deal of work from Mike, actually.
And Mike.
And I'm going to say I'm sad that it got rained out, but not really, because that means I actually get to play with silkscreen. So I'll be there for that day.
Also, should have quite a few sets of patterns for the new Haoris, the volunteer sashes, etc., going up for quick sew together. So if you're going and you have a sewing machine, bring it and probably get everything done all at once.
When is this again, Jess?
This is a good time to my silkscreen party, which I'm screaming in the wear. So.
Oh, I'm going to play all 3 of us.
I had to ask you about that, I forgot. But tell me about this intriguing thing you're doing at my party.
Okay.
This is awesome. Tell me about it.
Jess?
Yep.
Just intervening, seeing as how I've, in between myself and about 5 other members of the staff last year, thank God I didn't have to do it all by myself this time. I know I've got at least 2, possibly 3 serviceable sewing machines, so you've got my assistance with that once you hand me fabric. And chocolate!
There will be chocolate.
Okay. Okay, other than that, volunteer anything to report?
We have people.
How many people signed up?
We have officially 25 people who have signed up to volunteer for positions, 10 of which are responsive via email, another 5 of which are responsive via the forums. So the volunteer at Kumoricon.org mailing address is going to the correct person now, who is Jasmine Lady.
Yay.
So I would suggest if you aren't a volunteer yet and you're not staff and you'd like to volunteer, email your interest at volunteers@kumoricon.org, or keep an eye on the forums because you post that info up there too. what usually happens is people show up and say, I'm not doing anything right now. Where do you want me? And we have a list of things that people can do at that particular time. So that's,
Very, very cool.
it's
Linda's
very
doing
playing
a
it
lot of
by
stuff.
ear because we get like, last year, Cat Ear's booth, people came up to me and were begging, please send more volunteers to Cat Ear's
Already
booth.
ourselves.
Yeah, you did.
Exactly.
Trust me, cutting the ears is way less fun than makeup.
So, half the people will be like, go watch that video. The other half of the people will be telling, go make cat ears, but it depends on the demand at the moment.
Or you could get stuck watching a viewing room for 9 hours.
Yeah, we'll try to make sure you have breaks.
That's actually what I
Other
signed
things
up
like
for.
that.
Okay. The Jimbo manager.
Well, as it stands, we have 19 people on the roster, counting myself and Pele here. We've got, I think, 1 or 2 more that'll be signing up today, and we've got a few more that will hopefully have given us word one way or the other by the meeting on the 16th. Either way, we've met our minimum standards. We will have schedules posted up on the forums later this evening, just doing a few last minute tweaks. So for those Yojimbo, if you have a preference, sign up tonight, let us know what you want. If you haven't chosen by the time Colin rolls around, we will put you where we need you.
Also, we've uploaded the roster and policies information manual, which I'll be making available tonight with links to a new web host, as Comcast sucks. Just want to make that clear.
You know my pain.
Yes, Brody?
Oh my gosh.
Are you actually going to quiz the staff on the policies this year?
Why?
Actually, yes, I had intended on that. The day before the meeting, I had intended on quizzing the Yojimbo over it and making sure they knew which way was up. I am that evil.
That way.